When installing a fork, it is important to use the correct tools. What you'll need for this is a crown race setting tool and inserts, a torque wrench, a hex key set, a threadless nut setting tool, and a dead blow hammer. On your crown race, you'll notice that it has a lip on its inner edge. When you install it, make sure the lip is facing up. Choose the appropriate sized insert and place it on the crown race. Next, slide the crown race setting tool onto the stem. The tool should sit snugly in the insert. Now, take your dead blow hammer and tap down on the crown race setting tool until the crown race is seated snugly on the steerer tube. Remove the crown race setting tool and insert. And check that the crown race is firmly in place. Next, place the seal back on the crown race, ensuring that the seal is facing right side up, which will allow the bearing to fit in the seal. Next, replace the bearing with the angled edge facing up. Now, slide the fork upward into the head tube. Then replace the upper bearing, the split wedge, as well as any spacers you may use. Now replace the stem. Then take a marker and draw a line around the tube to mark the area to be sawn off. For more information, please refer to the video Cutting Down the Steerer Tube. After cutting down the steerer tube, be sure to remove any rough or sharp edges using a file. Place the star flange nut into the threadless nut setting. Before doing this, make sure that the concave side of the star flange nut is inserted onto the pin. You will notice that the head of the tool sits up on the tube. Using the dead blow hammer, tap the head of the tool until the star nut is set in the tube. This is done when the head is pressed against the top of the tool. Now, to assemble the fork on the frame, place the seal and bearing back on the tube. Then, slide the fork upward into the head tube. Replace the upper bearing and split wedge, as well as any spacers. Then, place the stem back on the steerer tube, as well as the head cap. Use a hex key to tighten the top cap and then the stem bolts. Do not tighten one stem bolt too much, as this may cause stress on the opposite stem bolt. Lastly, use a torque wrench to tighten bolts according to manufacturer's specifications.